And they're off. The starter let them go. A bit of a messy start on the inside, actually, for Alamam, who got a slight bump from Brandaisy, who got out a bit better. In lane 3, Flan broke quite well. Making ground up now is Stanley Street in the black and white, who's very prominent. The international favourite, Mutanami's up there as well. The dark blue and gold striped colours. Racing outside that one is Arsif in the light blue and white colours. But around the outside goes Rebel Icon, who's quite deep on the course in the yellow and black. Back towards the inside there we have Brandaisy, about 6th place now for Brandaisy. Is being followed further back in the field by DePoint, who's just lost a place or two. The leader is Alamam, who's travelling powerfully in the silver colours for Naif Adanazi, and Alamam leads a length clear. Here comes Stanley Street into 2nd place. Around the outside, Rebel Icon's got every chance, goes into 3rd as they turn for home. This Mutanami's in trouble here, has lost ground, is back in about 5th place now. They've only got 250 metres to go, and it's now Stanley Street on the outside who's got to the front here. It's Stanley Street going a length clear to Alamam, who's trying hard to come back in 2nd, but Stanley Street has all angles covered and will win here for Asal Al-Sahari. It's Stanley Street's race. Alamam will be home in 2nd place. Rebel Icon back in behind will just get 3rd in the end. They're off. They've jumped away over the 6 furlongs. A little bit slow to go was Najim Abdallah there. Breaking very well was Ayan Al Saheb. Troublesome beforehand, but broke alertly. Yellow sleeves, Camillo Ospina, and will lead early on. To Yamajar racing in 2nd place. Towards the outsiders, Lamea Kafi is not far away with Ramadan as well, who's in that front rank. Towards the inside is Abu Al Jamail, and then comes Muta Saray as they make the turn. Further back then to find Malky in the orange colours, who's trying to get a little bit closer as they come around the turn and head towards the home straight. Bit of work to do at the moment for Afdal Yaylul into about 8th or 9th place in the white and blue as they come around the crown of the bend. And Ayan Al Saheb is travelling sweetly for Ospina, but here on the outside, the big presence now of Lamea Kafi and also Ramadan looks a big danger. Ramadan, number 12, goes into 2nd place now. He's off in chase of this leader as they head down with 300 metres left to go. Here on the outside comes Ramadan to have a crack at Ayan Al Saheb. Lamea Kafi needs to do better in about a share of 3rd place as they enter the final 150 metres. Ayan Al Saheb is hanging tough on the inside, but Ramadan tries again down the outer for Adel Al Faradi, and Ramadan will have his day. Number 12, Ramadan wins. Ayan Al Saheb was 2nd. Lamea Kafi involved for 3rd there. It's quite close with Esther Sad. And they're off. Stoller lets them go over 1,400 metres here for our 3rd race of the day. Unbra broke well towards the inside, the light blue with a noseband to lead up early on. Prominent too is Ayan Al Yaqeen in light blue. A bit wider out is Ali Al Zawq in the green colours. Plenty of speed on out wide as well. The green cap of Yamdik is right up there, but overall command goes to Unbra as they go through the first 400 metres and they're trapping along at around 64 kilometres per hour. The leader is Unbra on the inside. Out of the pack now emerges Al Marlin in the dark colours to give chase. Still there is Yamdik. A few shouts from the riders looking for Farea Alanea back in about 8th or 9th at this stage. The yellow and black quite deep on the course as they make the swing into the home straight. Very wide on the track, trying to get closer is Noah in the green and white colours as they make the turn. A couple in yellow on the move, including Syed Al Ayez, but around the home turn it's still Unbra who leads by 3 parts of a length. To in 2nd place, Al Marlin. Moving into 3rd now is Ayan Al Yaqeen in the light blue with the black cap. There's one towards the inside. That's Wafi Al Zawq, who's making ground too. And now down the outside, here come the closers. Saad Al Ayez is picking up ground towards the outside, along with Fari Alanaya. And now here comes the international favourite, Farea Alanea, down the outside to try and tackle Ayan Al Yaqeen. Ayan Al Yaqeen, though, is not very big, but he's very tough and still leads here for Turkey Alofi, deep inside the final 50. Ayan Al Yaqeen. And they're off and racing. Jumped away over the 1400 there, making a good start. Was Fast Start, living up to his name towards the inside. Is up there early on. Also Camas, the grey, is fairly handy too. Loads of speed out wide as they go forward on the outside, including Fast and Loose, who's right up with the gallop there too, along with just outside of that runner, number 16, Bashawat, who's in the white and green colours. But the overall leader is Fast Start. He's leading up to, in second place, giving chase now is Jamran in the black colours. The grey and behind them, that's Camas. Right on the outside is Bashawat. Up there as well, the green sleeves coming forward for a view of the front. Rosie's returns on the move as well into about fifth place as they come around the turn. They're hurtling here at around 59 kilometres per hour. Making ground now in the two-path is Jamran. On the outside in lane 3, moving up to his, in the white and green colours, Camas. That's Alex Moreno, who's trying to get a view of the front. Still in there pitching is Fast Start. 3 almost in line here. Fast Start's got the rails. The grey, though, Camas is now surging to put his nose in front. Camas and Fast Start, they've gone pretty quick up front. Can anything close in? Into third place now, trying to pick up his Bashawat, but a lot to do. The leader is Camas, leads by 2 lengths, but he might be getting tired. Now running on down the outside, here comes Haddam, who's trying to pick up 2. And from the back of the field, here comes Groom in the white and red. He looks like he's still cruising, Groom, but as they go close home, Groom is flying home towards the centre, confidently handled. Wow! Starter's ready, and they're off. The starter hit the button, and the gates open. And a pretty good line. 1 or 2 a little bit sluggish towards the outside, including Baid, who wasn't that well into stride. One that broke well towards the inside was Adarf in the red and white colours. And it's Adarf up there early on with Hathloom as well, who's got the running rail in the blue headgear. Hathloom and Adarf are 1 and 2. Within the 3-path moving into it is Motazawi as well. So Motazawi, 3 deep on the inside. In the light green colours is Hathloom, and Adarf sits between the front 3. They're going at around 61 kilometres per hour down the back straight. They've covered the first 400 metres. Racing in 4th place then is Motazawi now. He's trying to get into it towards the outside with the noseband as they begin to settle down. And going very wide around the outside is Afar. Number 4 is on the move as well. The red noseband horse with a white face as they turn back towards home. Making up some ground now is Ulnarain on the outside, number 1. And also Tajuj isn't that far away either as they make the home turn. The new leader, though, is Afar, number 4 on the outside, the white cap. Afar has a narrow advantage here around the turn to Motazawi on the inside, who's trying to go with him. Though Al-Narain is into 3rd place. Trying to make up some ground is Tajuj on the outside. Another one improving in the black and red towards the inside. Now here comes Ala Jabot, suddenly picking up ground very quickly. Ala Jabot in the black and red goes into 2nd place behind Afar. Afar has the lead, but here comes Ala Jabot. Looks a big danger now with a running rail to help. And now Ala Jabot, perfectly timed challenge, comes through on the inside from Mohamed Al Nassar to nose ahead of Afar, who's fighting back though close home. Afar sticking to his guns. Oh, he's come back, Afar, to tip him out. Afar wins. And they're off. Starter hit the button and they're racing over 1,600 metres and getting off to a pretty decent start towards the inside was Sakara. And also up with the pace is Namshi. Namshi, the gold sleeves. Sakara, the blue on the inside. They're the early pace setters. Without wider, stepping forward is the grey, which is Tafael Alderayar, who's right up with the pace too. The light-coloured cap, the green and white colours. Just off the speed, then in the checks is Anaya. And advancing now in the black and red is Miracle Al-Shagaf, the horse who was a bit stirred up beforehand. Deeper out on the course to find Azalni, one of the International Market Principles is up there in blue and white colours towards the outside as they make the turn over the far side of the course, and they're trapping along here at around 59 kilometres per hour. Coming forward now is Anaya in the centre. The gold sleeves of Namshi against the running rail, though, has a fraction of advantage. Out in the three path then in the green and white colours is Tafael Alderea with every chance. Now here comes Azalni towards the outside. Number 16 getting a lot closer with the blue diamonds on the sleeves. They come around the home turn. Still Namshi in front, though, leads with a white face. About to be attacked, though, by Azalni on the outside. And Ricardo Ferreira on a spare ride is looking good here as Azalni ups the ante on the home turn and goes for home with 300 metres left to go. There are dangers down the outside. Trying to stay on is Anaya in the grey and white, and right down the outer picking up two is Kaltar in the blue and red colours, who gets a mention. But this leader is surely flown, and this leader is Azalni, who's clear by 4 lengths. Still giving chase in second is Kaltar, but it's all Azalni here. And number 16, Azalni for Ricardo Ferreira, a winning spare ride. But they're off, they're racing, starter hits the button. Saklawi Al-Khaladia took a step right, leaving the stalls. One that broke well towards the inside was Duhaim Al-Khaladia, and also showing some early speed is Hammam as they begin to sort themselves out. And now Shamok Star is moving forward too with a noseband. Jockey just glancing across to see if he's got clear sailing to go across towards the inside on board the filly, which he has. So Shamok Star has now come forward, but has been joined out a little bit wider by Rahifat Al-Khaladia. So it's the market principles on the international market 1 and 2. Racing in third is Saklawi Al-Khaladia, a little bit wider out. That's in the red colours. And then towards the outside of the field, we have Lady Di in the blue and red quarters. And she is racing ahead of, in the striped colours, that is Mukatil, as they can continue to progress down the far side. Now heading towards the crown of the home turn at around 53 kilometres per hour. The leader is Rahifat Al-Khaladia, number 16, against the running rail. Not much room for Shamok Star there. Has to take back with the black stars on the white sleeves. Moving outside to try and get a bit closer is Hammam, who's got every chance with the big cheek pieces on. And then on the outside is the grey Mukatil. Around the home turn then, the leader is shaken up here, Rahifat Al-Khaladia, now headed by Hammam, who's got there going well, number 3, for Abdullah Alorfi. The grey still moving nicely too, Mukatil, down the outside with every chance as they head down then for the final 300 metres. And now Mukatil on the outside, number 13, has put the nose in front and starts to assert from a long way back, right down the middle of the track. Bint Alam is flying in the yellow and light blue colours, but the leader has got a break of about 3 lengths here. That's Mukatil, number 13, leading. So on the outside, still running on his Bint Alam, also staying on well too. In behind them there is Hadid as they go close home, but the leader has flown. The leader is Mukatil, who will win. Mukatil. Just about ready, and they're off. Starter hits the button. He caught them in a pretty good line towards the outside. There was one that was a little bit slowly away. Murray actually wasn't that well away, one of the big international market fancies as they race for the first 200 metres. And Murray has missed a break. There is one showing speed towards the inside. Endangered is up there with a big white blaze, and also handy is Samaya Alderaya in the green and white colours. These two at the head of affairs. Just off the pace in the blue is Night Moon, the green headgear towards the inside. Very prominent now, Night Moon, coming forward for a view of the front. Racing in fourth in the orange colours is Mokam, and then out wider is Fahad, number 9, looking to extreme outside, trying to go forward in the red colours is Anna Al-Wafi from that wide draw as they cover the first 450 metres. Towards the inside, Night Moon with the green headgear leads. The white-faced Endangered is second, and then racing in third place is Samaya Alderea. To the outside, getting a bit closer now. In the blue and white colours is Fahad. And also on the move is Sultan Sense, one of the big fancies now getting much closer in white and grey check colours. Looking for Murray, just off the pace after that slow start. He's having to go the long way round as well. He's right out on the top shelf, Murray, at this stage. The black jacket as they make the turn at around 56 kilometres per hour. Still Night Moon, a fractional leader. Here comes the strong travelling Sultan Sense, who's moving well for Adel Al Faradi on the outside. Adel has a look in behind. Murray's right on his tail, though. He's trying to go with him as they make the turn. It's the big two now who swing clear, entering the home straight. First run goes to Sultan Sense. The grey Murray has got to try and run him down, but he has to find a couple of lengths. Back into third goes Muafak, who's staying on best of the rest. Now Murray suddenly kicks in the afterburners down the outside, and here he comes to tackle Sultan Sense, who's not going away. Sultan Sense battling back. Murray the grey on the outside. Not much in this. Near side Murray the grey. Far side Sultan Sense. Sultan Sense fighting back for Adel Al Faradi. It's a double for Adel. It's Sultan Sense who beats Murray. And they're off and racing. The gates fly back. A little bit slow to go there from the outside was Riyadh Al Wasil in the black and white. So misses the kick. And one that's a little bit outpaced here is number 5, Lay Oyun Rakard, who trails them early doors. One of the first to show up is Bariat Alojar in the red and yellow. Also showing bright speed Captain Island, the yellow headgear towards the inside. Izzat Watan is just off the pace in 4th, with Yostali showing a bit of speed in behind them. And also towards the outside going forward too is Ashkar Asaf as they go through the first 400 metres. Onto the racecourse proper now. They reach the back straight proper, and towards the inside it's Captain Island, who has a narrow lead to Bariat Alojar in second. Not much between these two. They're quite far apart. Racing in third place then is Ashkar Asaf in the light green. That one's advancing. The leader is now definitely Bariat Alojar, who's gone on by a couple of lengths. Moving into fourth place, Lasco, definitely on the move in the mauve colours. So that one's outside is Waj Al-Durayar, who's trying to get a little bit closer. Very deep on the course is Awajez in the green with the red epaulets. And then comes the improving Ra'id Al-Wasil, who blew the start, who's now making a big mid-race move. So heading past the halfway point then, they're about to turn towards the side of the course. And up front, the leader is still Bariat Alojar. The yellow sleeve jacket is out in front, dictating for Al Mansour. Leads by a few lengths to Lasco giving chase in second. On the move now is Ra'id Al-Wasil in the black and white. Is covering a lot of ground though, taking the long way round. Under pressure then is Ashkar Asaf, and dropping away now is Izzat Watan as they head towards the home turn. Leader's going well here. Bariat Alojar out clear by about 5 lengths to Lasco in second place. The danger could be the horse on the outside, who's covered a lot of extra ground, Ra'id Al Wasil, but he's coming under pressure in the black and white, but starts to close. In line for home then, 350 metres to go. Bariat Alojar in front. He could be a sitting duck, however, for Ra'id Al Wasil down the outside, who's making relentless headway under Hamza Saad. And Ra'id Al Wasil has now just touched the front. So in second place, Bariat Alojar, who's trying to fight back in second. They're well clear of the rest, but it's Ra'id Al Wasil in front. Didn't go to his way at the start, but he'll come home in front. Ra'id Al Wasil. Shahan, but they're off and racing. Stoddard lets them go. A little bit slowly away was Al Shahim as well, and just has to be rousted to gather stride. Matt Nuke broke a lot more alertly and sits second early on. The leader is Al Shaker Sarah on the inside, the blue and white colours, and she leads up here, the Uncle Mo filly. So Al Shaker Sarah in front, a length to the good over the improving Al Shahim, who's taken a while to get into stride, but is now moving a lot more sweetly in second place in the noseband and cheek pieces. Racing behind these, up on the outside is Samu, who's in the dark brown and white colours. In the black colours, Shahan going into third place. Just off the pace too in the light blue. Out a little bit wider on the course as they settle down is Kawada Radu. And that's in the light grey and white colours. Then the orange and red, that's Tharbad, is further back. And then the white and green of the international favourite Matt Nuke under Ricardo Ferreira trying to get closer. And they're being followed by Ez Tawake, who's in the white and purple. A few lengths back to find Rumar, who's in the blue, white and red colours. The back marker at the moment, the newcomer, Rich Max. Just a little bit run off his feet here in the black and white, and they're really trapping down the back straight here and heading then past the halfway point. And up front with the lead now is Al Shahim in the grey and light blue colours. He goes on in the cheek pieces. Al Shahim has the lead. His rival, Matt Nuke, is moving into third, though, in the green cap, making stealthy headway. In between them is Tharban running a big race, and then out wider is Samu. Around the home turn they go, heading for the final 600 metres, and here comes Matt Nuke, who's on a fast forward move now to hit the front, and Al Shahim looks spent as they reach the home turn. Going to second place is Samu. He could be the threat to Matt Nuke as they turn for home, but surely Matt Nuke should have plenty left as they turn into the straight with 300 metres left to go. And now Matt Nuke asked to go and win his race by Ferreira, and he's put 3 lengths on Samu pretty quickly. Down the outside, Tharban is sticking on really well. The orange cap goes into second place. So Matt Nuke now ridden. He leads by a good 5 lengths, though. Running on into second place is Tharban. He looks, though, booked for that position. Back in third is Samu. Matt Nuke kept going. He's tight up against the rails. He's holding on here from Tharban in second. Matt Nuke with Tharban lunging very late. Matt Nuke will get in, though. Matt Nuke beat Tharban. It was hard work. They're off and racing. Father lets them go. All got away okay, making a fairly decent start is Sahak, and also up there early on is Nassim as well in red colours. Another one that broke quite well towards the outside. Samad Pro is fairly handy too. And then to the outside is Namusta Monlau is showing speed too in the yellow noseband as they go for the first 400 metres or so. Up there is Riyadh as well in the blue and white colours, number 7. And that's now just been passed by Samad Pro, who I think has got overall command with the white blaze in the centre in the black and white silks. Making up ground towards the inside then, that is the grey Nassim, who's very much on a forward move. Wider out to the orange is Namustu Monlau as they go through the first 600 metres or so. One or two of these just losing touch, including Kahalan Aldam, who's right towards the back of the pack, and also Jawad Al-Khaladia is towards the tail of the field as they continue their journey up the back straight here, and it's Samad Pro in front, and the black and white leads by about a half length. Plenty of challengers, though. To the outside, Namus de Monlau is right there. And then even wider out is Badi Gudar in blue and green colours. And looking even wider of those in the blue towards the outside, Dirar Al-Khaladia. And on extreme outside, Massanisa is very prominent too. Light colours, blue cap for Tariq Al-Mansour. So on the inside, Samad Pro, Massanisa going the long way round. In between them, right there too, is Dirar Al-Khaladia as they make the swing into the home straight. The grey Nassim wants the inside run, but just had to take back there and wants that inside running rail. Samad Pro pressed hard by Dirar Al-Khaladia. Massanisa towards the outside. He's got that inside line, Nassim, the grey. Head slightly to one side, but he's making ground against the paint as they turn for home. One that's making ground from the back is Abbar Al-Siham in the black and white. Goes into fifth, but is still running on. The leader, though, has kicked on, and that leader is Dirar Al-Khaladia, number 16, in front, and leads by a few lengths. Here comes the big closer, Abbar Al-Siham, though, down the outside, who's putting in the giant strides now. Abbar Al-Siham, he's going home 2 for their 1. He's hit the front, and he's bounding away. Abbar Al-Siham, held up early on, is going to win this going away for Nawaf Al-Fairuz. Look at this one go. Abbar Al-Siham cut loose in the final 200 metres. An impressive scorer. Dirar Al-Khaladia was second. What a view of the start. They're off and racing. Away they go for our finale here at Riyadh on the dirt track, and one or two a little bit slowly into stride, including Land of Eagles, who has to be chased along to gather stride. Also, from the outside store, Raffio drops in behind early. The early speed here is with Kufni Mark in the green colours, takes them along by 1 length. To, in second place, Adjad up on the outside, dropping into third, Neptune Seas, with wider out. Going forward is Record Man, and then just in behind those, we have in the black and white colours towards the inside, trying to get a little bit closer, is Carabeno in mid-pack as they swing around the turn and go out for a complete circuit of the racecourse. It's Kufni Mark who leads at this stage to Ajad, who's racing in second place. Up on the outside is Record Man, advancing in that very light green jacket. Also on the move there with the white cap. Getting a little bit closer is Milwaukee. And then behind Milwaukee, we have Neptune Seas back in the field. Looking for Al Mutib at this stage in about 5th place. Got quite a handy sit. Is racing ahead of, on the outside in the black and white, Carabeno as they make the run, and also Batista's in that sort of front group as well. Looking towards the tail of the field, then the back markers include Estoppel with the white cap. Right out the back too is Mamlak at this stage in yellow and blue. Back with the leaders then as they approach the halfway stage and go past it. It's Kufni Mark in front by 3 parts of a length. To in second place, Milwaukee, the white cap, who's going quite well. Towards the outside, Record Man is still in there pitching. Towards the outside, Premium Ticket now gets a call. Very much on the move on the outside, the blue and yellow colours. And then just off the pace towards the inside, Kufni Mark is now losing ground and has been passed by 1 or 2 rivals here, including Crossed Baton. That's making good ground, the green and purple colours, as they head towards the home turn. Al Mutib has lost his place, but up front with the call now, it's Milwaukee, who has a narrow advantage. But right there too, towards the outside is Premium Ticket. These two press on. Milwaukee, Premium Ticket, they're 1 and 2. In behind them in 3rd place is Adjad, who's trying to go with them. And then moving into 4th around the outside goes Batista in the white and black, and then comes Cross Baton, who's still trying to run on with the purple cap, but a lot to do from there. And they're now in line for home. And up front, Milwaukee's very game on the inside. Pressed hard, though, by Premium Ticket. And these two go hammer and tongs into the final 200 metres. From the back, the white cap of Estoppel is flying very deep on the course. It could be too late. Milwaukee's up top with Premium Ticket. These two, Estoppel is still running on towards the outside. Milwaukee has got rid of Premium Ticket, but here's Estoppel very late. Milwaukee from Estoppel. Milwaukee and Estoppel. Estoppel lunging, it's close.